Maxi, give me a hug. We'll hug it out.
Brother.
Have a seat. Give it up for Maxi. Boom. So, mate, how cool is this?
Amazing, I like the cage upstairs.
Well, they're allowed out. It's not a cage. Maybe we'll lock them in, keep them here for the whole afternoon. You are so welcome. Thank you for joining the show, my friend. Now, we had a prep call, as we do for these shows, get to know the guests a little bit. You were a gentleman where I don't even know where to start and begin. So I thought I'd start the most relatable place that I could. Max, go with me on this one. Who has a crypto story? You know, they bought too late, they bought too soon, they sold too late, they're still holding. Ooh. Who has a crypto story? Quite a few people. Yeah, 2P, you got a crypto story there? And the people who aren't raising their hands are the ones who remortgaged their house and maybe should have sold in 2021. Max, what's your crypto story? When did you discover the world of crypto?
I was among all the endeavors and experiments with my life. I ended up co-founding a software outsource group of people developing the projects for Ukraine and US. That is how I entered IT space, right, as a co-founder of outsource agency. And basically one of my employees, he was like 18 years old, a genius guy. He now lives in the Silicon Valley.
When is this? What year is this?
It was 2012.
Good time to get into crypto?
He told me, no, it was 13, beginning of 13. And he told me about mining and so on, and I was like, I don't get it. I mean, it's too crazy. And so he didn't do a great job explaining that, so I didn't understand it. But I understood it just half a year later, which was still 2013. But yeah.
So what happened after that? You discovered this world of crypto. Did you go and buy some coins? How did you discover your role today in that journey? What was the next sort of natural progression along that discovery, if you will?
Yeah, the best way to sort of get the idea of the blockchain and decentralized economy and the Web3, how it has so many names at the moment, the best way is to try it out, right? Either to start mining, I don't know, I don't mean like for the money, right? Just to try doing something, install the wallet, I don't know, switch on the GPU, see what it does, and then you start to get curious. So what is happening? How it really works? How these blocks are completed? What is the transaction? What is the key? How it works? And I was just so amazed by the technology that I was like, I was not interested in outsource anymore. I was like, started just to think. And I was, one of those crazy guys who speaks to the friends about blockchain and they never heard about that. And I explained them the concept and they're like, find a normal job, dude. Why?
What is the concept? I mean, we spoke a little bit about blockchain, the metaverse, crypto yesterday, but from your mouth, your words, because I do find that we all describe it a little bit differently, right? So how do you describe blockchain to this beautiful audience we have?
Yeah, by the way, it's a very good question. So I like to explain it. I will do it short. So just imagine the history of the ownership, right? How we owned things as the humanity 500,000 years ago. Just by holding things, right? If you live in the cave, it's your cave. If you have a fur, it's your fur, right? Then when identities and the governments appeared, we started owning things by owning a document, right? So if you own a house, the government guarantees that you own a house. If the government is gone, your house is probably not yours anymore, right? With the crypto, with the blockchain, you own the information. So, by owning information, you own the asset. This is the first time in the humanity it is possible, right? It gives you the rights of freedom, but also gives you a crazy responsibility, right? The moment you lose that piece of information, you have no one to ask to return it to you,
We've
right?
heard stories of people losing their keys, and there's some guy who's crying, and he's like, help me find my $2 billion, I lost the key. Because we all forget passwords, let's be honest.
Unfortunately, yes. So this is, and basically by this is the great advantage, the great disadvantage, but the whole sort of industry is built around that, right? This is the asset that no one has control over, really, but you have a huge responsibility to be responsible for the assets or functionalities that you have on the space.
I think it was a good description. Give it up for him. Maxi, well done. Finally.
I have another one, Matt.
Try us.
I think if this glass stays here for a few more speeches, you would be able to breed a perfect entrepreneur. Okay, we can continue.
We are in sync with
Sorry, we're in sync, you know? Yeah. Hey, who has the tambourine leads the band, okay? Maxi, take over for a second. There you go. All right, so when you're ready, when you do the next one, right? So, okay, we understand blockchain. We understand your journey, how you got there, the crypto world. CoinSpade.
Yeah.
23 million transactions a month. Is that correct?
2.3.
2.3.
Almost. Close enough.
10x that, and then we'll come back and say the same statement. 2.3 million transactions a month. What is CoinSpade's role in this ecosystem of crypto and blockchain?
So I think we are playing a big role in adoption of cryptocurrency usage like on the daily basis. So basically we see that the amount of people who are interested in the crypto, especially, as we know, not for old people, right, but for younger, so below 35, they are adopting crypto quite quickly, right? They are born with the internet, they are born with the device, of course they experiment more, so the new generation is much more interested in crypto than we are old people, right?
Whoa, I'm under 35, I'm 32, my friend, easy now, easy.
No, I'm also below, right? But we are almost there, right?
Correct.
So basically the idea is that we allow online businesses and offline businesses to accept crypto as a payment method with no risk on the volatility, right? With no risk of anything nasty connected with the risks connected with cryptocurrency, that you don't get crypto from unreliable sources, and you are not exposed as a business to the price fluctuations, right? Which allows all the people who have crypto to be able to spend it. We are representative of the B2B, right? But there are plenty of projects who are doing it easy to buy crypto, to store it, and we are working on the business side to enable businesses to accept it.
I got to ask though, you know, we have entrepreneurs on this show. We talk about, do people understand what they do? It's easier when there's software involved, but does your mother understand what you do?
No, I think pretty much all my relatives, they are not really in IT space, so they think I work on a computer.
That's good enough. That's all they need to know, computer work. CoinSpade and your journey now, you did something pretty incredible a year ago or so. You're nodding, you don't even know what I'm going to say there, but he's like, we've done many incredible things, lots of incredible things. Tell me about the president of Ukraine reaching out and you creating a vehicle, which I think is just absolutely incredible what you did. Tell us all.
Yeah, there was an office of the prime minister, right? So basically, the vice prime minister, who is also the minister of digital transformation of Ukraine. In the first week of war, basically, he published on the Twitter the list of crypto addresses to support Ukraine in the beginning of the war. And basically, the idea was, you can imagine, right? With the start of the war, a lot of the setups in Ukraine broke, the logistic chains and everything, and the flows of goods were destroyed. So the quick way to buy stuff from European Union increased. So basically, what the ministry did, they collected over 100 million euros in cryptocurrency donations from the whole of the world. But then the step 2 was they needed to convert this all in euro to be able to buy all the humanitarian aid, all the stuff that the country needs in the first days of war from Europe. So basically, the vice prime minister reached to us as a European entity to convert the crypto that they collected into euros. And we did it through our system, through our banks, pretty much within 1 week, right? Because this is sort of not easy, right? You can understand the compliance, the checks, right? You have to check that this money are really for these needs from those people and so on. So we did quite a job quickly speaking with our banks that we are sending money to Ukraine in euros because of that. So we streamlined many things and managed to do it really, really quickly. And I think we helped in those first weeks of war quite a lot.
That's amazing, incredible. See that? Wait, it's your chance. It's your chance to give it a go with it. Okay, give it back. I gave you a chance. You failed. Give it to me.
It's not my strong.
Stick to crypto.
Yeah.
Stick to crypto.
No. Let's practice until it's perfect.
One more time. Here you go.
What we do?
You just hit it.
Hey, Maxi. All right, give it back now. Enough. Then take my job too. So, CoinSpade, how big is the company now?
We are 4 years old. We are 230 people. We never raised money, pretty much bootstrapped with the money of the co-founders. I'm one of them. We are 4 people. We hit break even on the first year. Right, we were a bit lucky because the other founders, they also have some other businesses, right? So I have an anchor client who I can monetize, right? Which sort of, you can say I cheated slightly, right? Because I had an easier start, but we managed to develop all the features that this anchor client needed and monetize it to the level that we reach break even.
Yeah.
And then basically all of you entrepreneurs know when you hit break even, you sort of exhale slightly and start to do a normal business, right? So we managed to do it approximately on the level like slightly below $250,000 revenue a month and the costs, and pretty much after that, these lines of the costs and revenues never crossed. And right now we are in the tens of millions revenue a year, being profitable and basically scaling, growing, and so on.
That's incredible. How many startups can actually say that, you know? It's true. There you go, still got it, still got it. We have an incredible audience in front of you, right?
Yes.
Maxi. Great crowd at the top there. Let's give us a wave at the top. There we go. They're still there. They're still with us. In the cage, as you put it, right? In the cage.
Oh, they have, I mean, I assaulted the guys here. They will not actively clapping.
So how can we all help you? How can we contribute to the journey of CoinSpade in whatever way you see fit?
In the end, if you are entrepreneurs here in Estonia, right, and you were thinking about like, should we adopt the technology or not, I will invite you to speak with us and see. I think this will be happening in the future, right? You anyways all will end up using cryptocurrency blockchains in the future at some point. Would appreciate if this is us just selling. But in general, for the majority of the people, our business and the whole industry depends a lot on the education, right? So the more people understand this still relatively new technology, and especially Estonia has been one of the pioneers in regulating it, acquiring a lot of the entrepreneurs, a lot of the startups from the whole Europe and maybe from the whole world. So Estonia is sort of like a good basis. So if all of you understand this technology slightly better, you see if there is a fit in your everyday lives, you speak with your friends and so on, like, do you do crypto? What is crypto? You understand it, you spread the word. Hopefully, every one of you find a fit in the business, in your everyday life, as a savings, as the payment method, as the blockchain technology to decentralize some of your things. Whatever helps the adoption helps us. Yeah, pretty much everything helps.
Buy crypto.
No.
Basically, don't buy crypto.
No,
don't listen to me. Listen to him.
No, you don't have to buy. You don't have to buy crypto.
Any crypto picks?
Well, I mean, I cannot say this, right? I mean, I would say the most decentralized cryptocurrency, the least dependable on anything. So the most sort of like true cryptocurrency is still Bitcoin, right? So if you are thinking probably Bitcoin is a good start, but of course, no financial advice given. You don't have to
Disclaimer. You may lose everything. And your family too. Give it up for our friend, Max from CoinSpade. Maxi. Thank you, my man. Brother, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.